guys. I hope you're doing well. And if you're watching this in the morning, that you had a good night too. My thought for today was to bring you along during this day. We're Friday, something like the 11th of April. And as I've said before, I really struggled making videos these past weeks. And so my plan is to shoot a video today, edit it tomorrow, so that you can get it this Sunday. We'll see how this works. So yeah, it's Friday. I'm not working today, at least not my, what I call not for my money job, let's say. And so hopefully, normally it should be a cozy day, slow one. So there are a few things that I want to do, and then we'll see how this unfolds. But first, let's get ready, just dressed, and I'm gonna go for a walk with the doggies. Well, I think first I have a bit of snow clearing to do. We had pretty strong storms. I think it was 2 or 3 nights ago, something like that. It kept snowing, I guess, all night. So yeah, let's get to it. And I think the cover needs a bit of clearing too, so... Let me tell you that I'm warm now, that is for sure. Yes, we are warm, doggy. And so what I do with the snow that is in front of the cover is that our neighbor comes with the big tractor, do you say that in English? Something like that. And he just clears the snow the whole way. But it doesn't do in front of the cover, so I just very lazily push all the snow on the way and hope that it's gonna clear the snow before I have to use the car. That's basically it. And we're ready. So, if you've been here before, you probably know where we're going. What's my morning spot? And we're almost there, so if you haven't guessed yet, And of course, it is our backyard waterfall. The weather has been so changing these past days. It's just crazy. Well, you've seen, I don't know how long we've been out now, but like between when I got out of the house and it was like almost clear blue sky with a little bit of snow, a bit of sun, and now it's almost all cloudy. It's kind of a wet snow that is falling now, but it's been so beautiful to see. Like the waterfall has changed so much throughout the winter. Like it's been almost different every day, and because we didn't have like so cold temperatures for a long period, the waterfall hasn't really like, I feel like it hasn't completely froze, and so it would like kind of melt more easily during the winter when the temperatures were a bit higher. And so yeah, it's been, well, you don't need to travel when you live here. Like the world kind of travels for you, if that makes any sense. Because it's changing so much every single day, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy a little bit more here just for a little while, and then we're gonna head back home.
Tu fais la bagarre? Chichine. Bah ouais, tout ça.
And we are back. Doggies have been fed, and now it's my turn to get something to drink because I'm dying of thirst. So I usually try drinking a glass of water with some lemon juice in it, like half a lemon approximately. Just because it helps hydrating the body after, you know, the night of fasting, and it also helps purging like the liver and some other stuff, I think. But what happens most of the morning is that I forget to do it when I wake up, and so I just get it when I'm back from the first dog walk. And I would usually also take like some curcuma pills because it has a great anti-inflammatory like properties. My back needs it, so. And usually I don't have breakfast in the morning. Honestly, you'll see my meals are pretty, I don't know, delayed and not on the schedule at all. And yeah, but that's how it works for me, and my body is super slow to get into motion in the morning. I usually go to bed pretty late and I wake up pretty late, and then I ate also pretty late, so everything is kind of pushed forward into the day. And yeah, it's just what feels good for me, and I have the luck of not having any, you know, work schedule, like almost no imposed work schedule. So I really, yeah, I've learned to listen more to my body, to what it needs, and to follow its pace since I've moved here, and that honestly feels really, really good. And even if we're, especially now, so overflowed with people who wake up at 4 and have that morning routine before 5 a.m. or around 5 a.m. and that, you know, there's a saying, at least in French, that the world belongs to those who wake up early. And I don't think so. I think there's a place for each one of us, and there's a place for us, like the wolves who live at night and take more time in the morning, and that's perfectly fine. And I think I never gave you like the updates of like his health. So last summer, he had like some leaking problems. Like he was super uncomfortable with his anus, and we really struggled to know what it was. And what happened is that when we went back to Switzerland, we still hadn't, like for the Christmas holidays, we still didn't have any answer. And so we went to the vet there, and they actually diagnosed that he had a kind of a hypertrophy of the prostate that was due to his age and the fact that he was not neutered. So he got some meds which directly improved his state, and he got neutered in Switzerland because that was the only way to regulate the hormones that create this hypertrophy of the prostate. So he got neutered there, and it honestly got really better, but the vet told me that the symptoms could come back, and that we might have to give him the meds again at least once. And so now it's been, I don't know, maybe a month or something like that he showed some signs of discomfort again. And so we went to the vet earlier this week, and we made all the checks possible. He had an ultrasound to see how his prostate was doing. We got urinary tests to see if he didn't have an infection, and everything was perfectly normal. So that's positive, but it feels a bit like we're back to the start, that we just don't know what it is. And the vet told me that it's a bit too early to give him the meds that we gave him in December, because it's supposed to have an effect over 5 months, something like that. So yeah, now he's having painkillers and anti-inflammatory for meds for 5 days, and then we're gonna put him a cream, see if it helps, and if it doesn't, then I don't know, probably it will be time to give him the meds again and see if it helps, I hope. So that's the update. After a month of research, we finally got to the bottom of the problem, but now it's back, and hopefully we'll find a way to be over with it a bit quicker than last year, definitely. Stop it. And I can show you, there's the neighbor clearing the snow out of the way. So happily I didn't move all the snow on the way for nothing. Okay, I think we're done with the big guy here. So that's the result of today. Not bad, if you ask me. Now it's Nana's turn, and she basically hates being groomed. Nana? Nana? Yeah, chouchou. She's just ignoring me. Totally. Nana, viens. Allez. Allez, debout. Oui. And there we go for her too. Kiki. And there's another one who needs a bit of care. So earlier this year I crocheted a basket just like this, but for the small logs, like wood logs that we have to start the fire. And I got some rope left, so I thought I'd make another one, because at the moment, like the papers and cardboards that we use to start the fire are just in an old ugly cardboard box. And yeah, I thought it would be prettier to have it in a cute basket like this. I think nowadays we're just too disconnected from doing stuff with our own hands. Everything goes through a screen, through a phone, whatever you're doing. Most of the works, like of the jobs also, at least mine, is a lot of time spent in front of the computer. And yeah, I think it really doesn't help us to feel grounded and just well in our life. If you don't know what to do today, just take a paper, draw something, take a bunch of wooden planks and build whatever comes to your mind. If you have some yarn, just get a crochet or the needles and do yourself, I don't know, well, like a beanie. It's probably not adequate to the season you're in right now, apart from here, but whatever. You can't feel worse after having done something with your hand. Like, I feel that's impossible to feel worse, but you can feel worse by staying in front of the screen, scrolling through Instagram, through YouTube. So yeah. So after this video, you stop the screen. Got it? Because I do want you to feel well and not to lose your soul and your whole Sunday watching videos. And now I think it's time to eat something. So I just realized that I shot the whole meal preparation, and I did a little speech about what we were eating, etc., the ingredients we could find or not here, and I just realized I didn't turn the mic on. I'm laughing, but I just don't have the energy for that. So yeah, it's been difficult these last weeks, I'd say. Haven't had much energy, haven't had much creativity, and such things just, I don't know, it just messed up with my brain. Doucement, doux. I'm just gonna pick a movie and watch it while eating because, well, just because I want to actually. I think it's official. We are all snowmen, and that includes you, my dear. So I think it's time to go home. Nana, viens. Do you know what happens at least once every single time I make a fire? This. Every single time I manage to put either my hand or one of my clothes against the dirty stove. If that's the only problem I have in life, I think I'd rather be happy. I'll just read you this one. So this book is an anthem for the dreaming lost. And the poem is Be Tender. I am often left here bleeding, yet cannot close my heart, nor glance away its nature. Ignore the ruins of a life, or the royalness of being. Too long is the ache to be uncaring, a pale road lined with window. Experience knocks, beauty haunts. New faces arrive, and it is unknown if they are faithful. Risk. To be tender is an agony, and often I am bleeding, but my heart goes ready on gazing. I will not shut it, nor should you. I think there's just no words to add to that. I think I'm done. I didn't think I would finish it tonight. I thought there was too much to do. Let's fill it directly. Oh, there we go. How cute are they? Okay, well, that's done, and it is, let me check. It's 10 p.m. Okay, well, I guess time flew by. And also the days have gotten so longer. Like, it's not even completely dark, like it's not pitch black night at the moment. And I guess my body hasn't quite adjusted to that yet. Well, there was still one thing that I wanted to do before having dinner, so yeah, I guess I'll find the motivation to do that, and then it's gonna be the evening, the end of the day. well, that's done. I'm happy that I motivated myself to do it even though it was late, and yeah, it's almost 11 now, so I guess I'll just get back inside of the house, get a shower. And yesterday I cooked some homemade pizza, so I'm gonna finish that with a big healthy salad. Go to bed, read a little bit, and that's gonna be it. Well, thank you so much for spending that day with me, for having made it to the end, and it was really fun having you around. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon.